One question I received was he texting Meagan Goode in the back of that car? And the answer is, what up y'all, Tina here. Thank you to everybody who followed me off of my Jonathan Majors video. That content is now shadow banned. TikTok pulled the plug on it and they labeled it as sensitive, but it's still on my page, but you won't see it in the recommended feed anymore. They shut me down, y'all. All right, on that particular video, a lot of you guys kept asking me questions about the case in the video, so I wanted to answer them for you guys. One question I received was he texting Meagan Goode in the back of that car? And the answer is, we don't know. But whoever it was, his girlfriend at the time, Grace, told these three strangers that she seen the text and the text read something along the lines of, I can't wait to kiss you. Now, we don't know if he sent the text to someone or the text was coming in from someone, but Meagan, Miss Goode, was it you, sis? Is that why you sticking by him and riding or dying? All right, number two, a lot of you guys asked me, what was the conversation or the dialogue between the guy in the white hat and Jonathan Majors? So I actually have the audio to that video, and pretty much what happens is Jonathan Majors just happens to walk by at the time and his girlfriend asks, where's my bag and stuff? He like pulls away, as you can see, and all he says is, I don't know. And by that time, what y'all want to call him? Does he look like a Colin or a Dylan or a Ryan? Let's call him Colin. Colin wants to pretend to fight Jonathan Majors. Like, he literally gets triggered over nothing because all he says is, I don't know.
Where's our bag and stuff? Your bag's
Yo.
in the car.
Bro!
I know you need to stop.
So what's key about this guy in the white hat is at the very beginning, when she first meets them, she's explaining the story and she says, my boyfriend is Jonathan Majors. And the guy in the white hat says, whoa, no way, the dude from Creed. So he knows who Jonathan Majors is. So why are you trying to fight this man? You saw what he did to Michael B. Jordan in Creed. You saw how he beat Ant-Man up. Leave him alone. Don't try to fight him. Listen, leave him alone. Do not try to fight a black man who don't get a lineup, all right? Listen, I'm trying to save your life. The third question I received a lot of was, did she know these people on the street? And the answer is no. She didn't know them. She literally just like walks up to them and she starts telling the story of what happened. The reason I think she stopped them is because Jonathan Majors jumps out of the car. The car keeps going up the street, I'm assuming with her in it. She eventually gets out, so I think she's looking for Jonathan Majors. So when she runs into these people, she starts the story off with, I can't find my boyfriend. His name is Jonathan Majors. Now, the key thing with her talking to these people is she never once mentioned that he hit her. But she said several times, I seen a text. He jumped out of the car and he just ran from me. He ran from me. That's all she kept reiterating to them. So they were more concerned with like trying to help her. Do you need a ride? What's going on? She never once said call the police. She was just more concerned with finding him and getting away back to the house. All right, another thing, number 4, that I saw a lot of people mention in the comments. Some people kept saying like she fled the country or she ran away. And I'm just gonna speak facts, y'all. That's all I do. She did not flee. She did not run away. She simply just went home. She's from the UK. So this is how they met, y'all. Jonathan Majors was filming Ant-Man 3 in London. She was working on the movie as well. So we're guessing that's how they met. Now, what she was doing in New York, we don't know. This happened around the time that Creed came out. So maybe he flew her over to hang out. You know, that's his little boo. So the altercation happens and she just simply goes back home. She didn't run from the law. He didn't press charges until 3 months later. So let's stop the narrative that she fled or she ran away. That's just simply not true. And this rolls into question number 5. A lot of people were saying he should press charges against her. The DA should press charges against her for lying on him. He's already went to the police and filed charges. But the prosecutor is pretty much not wanting to arrest her. Because let's be honest, if they arrest her, it kind of ruins their case. Because their whole case is built around him abusing her. But with him filing charges, he's like, nah, I'm the victim. She was abusing me. So this case is a whole disaster. We'll see if they're able to get her back to the U.S. I don't think she's coming back, but we'll see in October. All right, the 6th question that I received was, where did I get the AI photos from? And it's from a software called Midjourney. Beyonce wouldn't give y'all the visuals, so I gave y'all the visuals. Question number 7. Somebody asked me what happened to the strangulation charge. So y'all remember when this hit headlines, Jonathan Majors arrested for strangulation. The charge just disappeared. Poof, it evaporated, y'all. But for real though, that charge was completely dismissed months ago. Most likely because his lawyers was able to pull the body cam footage, and his lawyers are trying to say that the police were coercing her because they had the police on body cam asking her 19 times, did he do this? Did he do this? She kept saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. So that charge ended up just getting tossed out. It's gone. But no media reported that. So that's why I'm here. I got to report the news. Another question that was asked was, what was the footage I used at the end of my last video? That came from Ant-Man 3. Now, this case is huge for Marvel and Disney because they have a major deal with Mr. Majors. They have forecasted the next 2 to 6 years out, and he is the center of their universe. So if he loses this case, oh my gosh. If he wins this case, oh my gosh, I don't really know how they're going to handle it either way. So I think that's it. I think I got all the questions. If I missed any, drop them below. I'll definitely answer any questions if I have the answers. But once again, thank you to all the new followers. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.